Liverpool against Bournemouth. If you want to face a side, Ian, after what happened at Old Trafford, Bournemouth pretty much tick all the boxes.
Yeah, I mean, Bournemouth have had a horrible run of games. I think they've had to play Manchester City and Arsenal, and now they've got to go to Anfield. But, you know, who'd have thought Liverpool would only have 2 points after 3 matches? They haven't looked themselves at all, but I honestly can't see Bournemouth giving them that much of an argument. They're just not in at that kind of level, and I think, you know, Jurgen Klopp will want to see Liverpool slip more into gear than we've seen them so far. So I'm expecting a pretty comfortable home win for Liverpool here.
He doesn't.
And I was going to say, anything else is just a disaster, isn't it?
Absolutely. Anything else than a statement is a disaster, particularly if City get the win.
Yeah.
Probably will, although the graphic we put up shows Palace have been pretty good against them. But yeah, I mean, it would be a huge worry. I think a huge worry, and there's been reports this week about, we talked about the midfield a few days ago, and there's been reports about 1 or 2 players. De Jong has been mentioned. I don't know if anybody's sort of poo-pooed that.
Right.
I don't know. But all of a sudden we're hearing things about maybe trying to get 1 or 2 players in that maybe they weren't thinking about, and this would be, anything other than a good 2 or 3 goal victory,
right,
I think would be a worry for Jurgen Klopp.
That kind of leads me on. Is it just about result tomorrow, Nadim, getting it done, or do they need a good performance as well in addition to that?
No, I think it's about performance as well. I think the result, as you can see from the odds, people are very clear in thinking that Liverpool are going to win. But if it's a scrappy win against a side like Bournemouth who aren't in the best shape whatsoever, and I think that does raise questions because, as we just said there, the expectations that they're going to win anyway. I think you want to see them start moving the ball well, look more like themselves. And I think if they don't manage to do that, then yeah, maybe the questions will be asked. But, you know, this is Liverpool, even though they've had the start that they've had. You know, how many people are really saying they're going to struggle this season? It doesn't feel quite like that yet. They've got players to come back in, but then they've still got some of their key performers and some players who know, you know, for example, like Van Dijk, who haven't started the season at their best, who'll be striving to get better. So I think this game on the weekend, in some ways, it almost feels like the perfect game for them because they can go and be ruthless at the back, ruthless in midfield, ruthless up front, and try and create that sort of atmosphere at Anfield, which they've been used to for the past few years. So for me, I don't see it being anywhere near a crisis, and I think this could be a statement victory for them.
Well, if they don't win, though, Stevie will not be happy. He is with us on tomorrow's show to still be very positive about Liverpool, negative about Arsenal. Be sure of that, and be sure to join us. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.